I already know who I am. It's that life they handed. Too much shit that I really ain't had. Got no time to be sitting and sad. Gotta wake up and run up a bag. Yeah, some niggas that still robbing chains.
What is going on, YouTube? I told y'all I was gonna be at the truck, and look where we at. We back at the crib. Let's get it, man. I hope everybody's been okay, man. Please stay going on with the journey with me, man. I'm trying hard, bro. Yeah, we gonna get it out the mud. We making it out the hood with this one. I'm a little sick, man, so excuse my voice. And like and subscribe. Turn on post notices, man. I'll have I just collabed with a friend of mine on his podcast, man. I'll have the link for that below. And without further ado, let's get into it, dog. Congrats to the New York Liberty. I was really rooting for the Aces, but you know, tomato potato, man. Congrats to them though. They just lost in the finals, I believe, last year. They won 67-62 in Game 5. They went into overtime. I didn't get to catch it. I caught a couple recaps of it. But good on them. Miss Collier with 22.7 rebounds in 44 minutes. She was putting up numbers, bro. She tried her best, as well as Miss McBride. She had 21, 5 and 5, I believe, in 43 minutes. So, yeah, I'm not gonna name everybody, man. I'm just gonna name the numbers that stood out to me in it. So it was good that they at least tried to will them to the win. Man, it seems like they played the whole fucking game. So, I mean, with the Liberty, let me see. Breanna Stewart had 45 points. 45. I'm tripping. My bad. Excuse me. 13 points, 3 blocks, and 15 rebounds in 45 minutes. Sorry. Like I said, I'm sick, man. Y'all gotta bear with me. The big thing that everybody's been mad about, man, is Miss Sabrina. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I won't. She had 5 points, 8 assists. Good shit with the 8 assists, 7 rebounds in 40 minutes. 1 for 19 from the field, 1 for 10 from the 3, man. That's what they're mad about, dog. So, I mean, I'm sure you can go back in history and you can see a few people that maybe have shot terrible in a finals game, but really, can you blame them? I mean, it's the finals, bro. Like, it's gonna be performances like that, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? As a hooper, you really just got to take the good with the bad at the end of the day, because there's no telling what's gonna happen in the game. You know, you may feel good in the warm-ups and it may be different during the game. You really can't get mad at somebody like that. I mean, and you can't compare either, you know. But good on them for winning nonetheless. Miss Jones, who was the Finals MVP, congratulations to her. She had 17 points, 6 rebounds, I believe, in 42 minutes. The big thing to take away from this is that at the beginning of it, a lot of people were saying that since Miss Caitlin Clark got eliminated, that there weren't going to be any viewers, and they had the most viewers they've had since '99, 2.5 million. So, I mean, you got to silence the haters, bro. The WNBA is here. They're showing everybody that they really, deserve a spot on TV, deserve, more pay. I'm not going to say millions, but they're getting there, and I really hope they do. They deserve a lot more respect, man. They, put the respect on their name, bro. They're playing hard. It's not just the younger generation that came in. It's all the vets, all the people who've been here, all the people that are in their prime right now. All the women that are really, paving the way for the next generation. They really need to be respected. And I love it, honestly. It's hoops, and everything hoops is. I love it. Moving on, bro. Season opener was last night, and I caught that. I didn't catch the Knicks game, but I did try to catch the Lakers game because I really wanted to see Bronny and Bron. But yeah, the Celtics played the Knicks, and I thought that was an ugly ass game. Granted, Julius Randle and DiVincenzo just went to the Wolves for Karl Anthony Towns to go to the Knicks, and that was a little. I didn't like it at first. At first ear, I didn't like it. But the Celtics won 109-132, and that's to be expected. Tatum with 37 points and 10 assists, to be expected. After what Steve Kerr did to him on the Olympic team, I really felt like this is going to be an all-year thing. I think Jason Tatum was number 5 or 6 in MVP voting last year. I think Jalen Brunson was ahead of him, either ahead of him or right under him, which I felt like was kind of disrespectful. Granted, Jalen Brunson didn't get into the MVP voting, I think, until he started hitting those 40-point games. Not to say Jalen Brunson isn't a bucket, but I really feel like people have that recency bias, and I think it fucks with the natural flow of good players like Jason Tatum, who should have been a little higher, I guess, in the MVP voting. Jaylen Brown had 23 points and 7 rebounds. He shot 38% from the field and 55% from the three. And I mean, it's the first game. I'm not gonna critique too much because who the fuck am I, right? But that's a weird stat for me. I ain't gonna go into it too much, but you understand, like, it should be. I feel like it should be reversed, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, 9 of his shots were threes, so whatever. Tomato potato, bro. I mean, we'll see what happens. The next highest scorer was Derek White with 24 points and 4 assists. And then there was some scatters in there. Hauser did his thing. Hauser was like the next, I think, under. Or Drew Holiday. Him and Drew Holiday were like the next under. Sam Hauser, I think, is like the secret weapon, bro. He really is going to be the secret weapon. Him and Peyton Pritchard for the game. Looking at the recap, it seems like it's going to take a longer time than I would think for Cat to get acclimated to Tom Thibodeau as a coach. I think he kind of coached him in Minnesota, but the Knicks is kind of a different thing and different players and stuff like that. So I feel like the system is going to be a lot different, even though it's the same coach. Cat had 12 and 7, to be expected. Obviously, it's the first game. Like I said, Brunson with 22 points. Nothing to be desired. Besides that, he had 4 of the 11 turnovers, of the 11 team turnovers. Man, turnovers are a big thing with the Celtics because they're such a defensive heavy team, is that you really can't make any mistakes. They're kind of like how the Spurs were for like 10, 15 years. They'll expose any weakness that you have. And if it's turnovers, bro, they're going to make those. They're going to get those off of, 2 or 3 points off of easy. That's a 6 to 7 point sway at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? You can't let them get that hot like that. There was a couple 12 points from, other players. I won't name them, bro, but you understand. And single digits scattered with them. But I'm really excited to see what the Celtics can do this season. I'm excited for the Knicks now, looking at it. I'm excited for more trades. There's 10 games tonight. I won't be watching all 10, but if I can get a show in tomorrow, we'll see. The main event, bro. The Lakers beat the Wolves 110 to 103. And that is to be expected as well because of Julius Randle and DiVincenzo being on the Timberwolves. So, the big thing to take from this is that Davis had 36 points and 16 rebounds. It wasn't a home game. We're used to seeing him do this at home. Also 3 blocks, and I was really excited about that because he was getting a lot of flack last year, even though he played most of the season. When I thought he was only going to play about 40 games, he played most of the season. And he was really good on the defensive end. I think he had about 2 blocks a game. LeBron James, he had 16, 5, and 4. He's 40 years old. It doesn't matter what he had. The secret weapon I think that's going to be for the Lakers is Hachimura. People were saying Dalton Connect. They were trying to put a lot of pressure on him. I think he played about 15 minutes. He only had about 5 points, which was to be expected. I mean, he didn't play a lot of minutes. I mean, not that he didn't get a lot of shots up, but Ryu Hachimura, you can tell he's been in the gym all summer, really trying to work on his craft, really trying to get into the rotation a lot more. D'Angelo Russell kind of wasn't. He didn't leave anything to be desired on the court tonight, but like I said, it's the first game. The critiques are going to get worse. By game 10, no Diddy, I'm going to be on their ass. Hachimura had 18 and 5, bro. Vincent is back. I tuned in a little late into the first quarter, but to see Vincent out there, trying to get his feet under him, man, it was really good seeing that, even though he was hurt all last season with a back injury, I believe. As soon as he came to the Lakers, I believe he had that back injury. And it's kind of the same thing, that Bradley Beal was dealing with on and off. Just injuries, bro. Last season really wasn't a good season for a lot of people. Kawhi Leonard, also being injured, which is a reason why he didn't stay for the Olympic team, bro. I really feel like a lot of these players, they need to stop playing hurt to prove that they're hurt, to try to show the fans, because the fans aren't going to care at the end of the day. Those are regular people, they just feel like they paid their hard-earned money to see you play. Now, if you're not going to play, just take the all the critiques and all the things that they're gonna say to you, on social media or whatever, bro. Just take it, man. Just go get healthy, bro. That's the main thing you need to do. Just go get healthy, bro. Edwards had 27 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. I was really happy about that, but he had 4 turnovers. Y'all know turnovers is a big thing for me, dog. Julius Randle, whom I never really been a big fan of because of the turnovers. But he was trying his best last night, bro. I really feel like he is going to get acclimated really fine. I forgot how swift he was with his movements. Like, he kind of moves like a, more like a guard, more like a, a Bam Adebayo. So I feel like him, he won't be in the way with, as well as Rudy was with Karl Anthony Towns, that type of whole thing where they were kind of in the way a lot. So Anthony Edwards trying to get to the hole was kind of a thing. He's trying to get his mid range, and Rudy Gobert is blocking him. I really feel like Zach, I'm about to say Zach Randall, man. Shout out Zebo. But I feel like Julius Randle is really gonna, spread the floor a lot. Him and DiVincenzo kind of did his thing. He was really aggressive. You could tell like both teams were kind of aggressive. They were trying to show each other, what they're made of, really, and trying to expose each other on the defensive end, which was really good. That they were playing really aggressive defensively, because you really don't see that now. Rudy Gobert had 13 and 14. That's to be expected. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year, which I feel like he didn't deserve, but it's good that he's showing that, you gave it to me. I'm gonna show you why I'm Defensive Player of the Year. The big question that I kept asking myself is, do we like this trade? And I'm starting to like it. I'm about 60% on it. I keep saying it is, whatever it leaves to be desired at the end of the day, because we don't really know what will happen. If everybody stays healthy, I really feel like these teams are playoff ready again. So I'm ready to see that, how the second round looks. I know they're going to make it out of the first round. I don't know about the Lakers. They always meet the Nuggets, and the Nuggets seems to match up against them well, so we will see. My big question mark of this whole thing is, where the fuck was Rob Dillingham last night? I really expected to see him. I've been watching him for some time. I started watching him in the summer, so I like his game, honestly. I forgot what pick he was, but I really feel like he should have been playing. I think he had a DNP, and I feel like that's way worse than just not playing at all. I don't like it. Hopefully, the more I tune in, the more I'll see him get some burn, man. What really excited me is that Bronny James finally got to share the court with his dad, man. I've been trolling a lot of people for the past few years, seeming like a LeBron hater. When I really like LeBron, he's like my number 3. But I know that non-hoopers get really mad when you talk about LeBron. So what I really liked about this, man, is when they checked him in, bro. They got to it. I think Bronny only shot 2 times. The first time it was blocked. He was trying to get off a rebound. He got a rebound. Good on him. He got a rebound. He played about 2 minutes and 47 seconds. He got him a rebound, man, and then his dad passed it to him. He got up a 3. He missed it. It didn't seem like he was nervous at all. It didn't seem like it seemed like he had been here. He was trying to stay good on the defensive end. It wasn't like he got his ass busted or anything, but he was helping. He was there. That's all really you can ask for, bro. He's the 55th pick. We can go in history, and that's another conversation for another day. I can go down the list of every 55th pick since fucking 1979 when the merger happened, and we can, let's see what 55th pick did anything. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect a lot from the 55th pick. So I'm excited to see his growth, honestly. What are we going to expect from JJ Redick is the thing. Because we see the Lakers' history when it comes to coaches. They really don't do well. He's a first-year coach, no experience. But we got to say the very, very weird thing, is that Rashad McCants was right from the beginning. I didn't doubt it, but as soon as he said it, my ears, went up like a goddamn Doberman, and I was tuned in after that. I tried to keep my eye out for that type of shit, and he was right, bro. There's nothing you can say about it. I talked about it. I posted a video in one of my episodes, I believe episode 4. If y'all want to go back and look at that one, where he talked about it. JJ Redick starts a podcast with LeBron. The questions seem a little finicky. He becomes a coach. I'm paraphrasing, but you understand. Hopefully it goes up from here. I feel like if it does, it's not going to be by JJ Redick's account. It's really going to be by, you know, the greatness and IQ of LeBron, and if whether or not he's going to have to carry people, which I really feel like he's not, because I feel like I said, Hashimura is really doing his thing, man. I feel like that's a secret weapon for the season, and if Anthony Davis stays healthy, I really feel like this is a semifinals type of team. Davis is, I pray he stays healthy, dog, because he is a monster. He's a great two-way center. Hopefully he stays his ass off that three-point line, bro. Gets in that mid-range, gets to his spots very easily. He's very defensive-minded and knows that he can also score whenever he really, really wants to. So hopefully, he doesn't defer to LeBron much. Another one is I hope that Vincent stays healthy, bro, because on the Heat, we can all see on the Heat he was doing his thing. I believe he was on the Heat when they went to the finals in the bubble. I really liked it, bro. I like Vincent's game. I really wish they would have had Tyus Jones, but beggars can't be choosers, winners can't be losers, man. But the main thing I want to take from this, bro, is that the NBA looks like it's in good hands as far as this young generation, bro, and I'm really happy to see what goes on. Yeah, bear with me, guys. I'm sick, man. But that's all we have for today, bro. I know it's a short show, man, but I'm getting back into it slowly. I'm going to try to get healthy myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I play for a church league team myself. So even though I don't get paid for that type of stuff, the love is still there, and staying healthy is a big thing. It's a brotherhood nonetheless, man. But what I will be doing, you guys, throughout the season is, the more you guys tune in, turn on them post noties, man, I will be doing a giveaway, cash and gift card giveaway, man, at the end of the season. If you can predict the NBA playoffs, teams playing against each other, perfect, then I will be giving away a $100 gift card, guys, and $100 cash. Okay, so that's gonna be, you can predict the NBA playoffs to a T. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the season, man, you can send those in the comment section, and I will be looking at them every day. And you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Turn on post notice. But I'll see y'all later, man. Stay blessed.
On my lane, I see who getting I should have killed this bitch and make her pay. Started off surfing on a Cody.